Hello traders, welcome back again to Trade Like Skills channel. Are you wondering how I'm making these profits each and every day whenever I'm trading or whenever I'm taking trades the market respects my zones? In this video, I'll break down my 30 minutes liquidity sweep strategy step by step. And we are going to look at what is liquidity sweep, how to spot high probability setups, why timing and execution are everything, exciting news from Skills FX. I'm teaming up with Fund Your FX to give away 2 free 10,000 US dollars two-phase funded accounts every week. How to win? Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the latest videos, comment and share them. Each action boosts your chances to winning, and winners are announced weekly. Don't miss out. Start now and secure your funded trading journey. Tap the link in bio or in description to join my free Telegram channel and you see what we do, guys. Don't miss out. Tap the link in the description or in bio and then you join my free Telegram channel and then you get to the team of winners, guys. Don't miss out and you can do this, guys. Without further ado, let's start our video. Now, what are we looking at here? This is a trade that we took just over recent, and I'll be giving you the screenshots of this trade that we took, and you shall see how we made a lot of profits in this trade, guys. Now, there is this zone when the market was going higher highs, and we should understand very well what is liquidity. Firstly, liquidity is money, and liquidity is the stop losses that you guys leave behind. And the big institutions, either banks, they will come and sweep those stop losses, or they will take away those stop losses, and you find out that the market continues to the direction that you thought the market was going to, after taking you out, and then you lose. So why do we wait for the market to come into our positions where there is liquidity and we sweep that liquidity and then we move with the market? So firstly, you have to see what are the zones that are having liquidity, and you have to see where do I have to stand and what is the real order block that I have to stand with. Firstly, we know that in an uptrending market, we are looking for buying entries. And as you can see here, we had a market that was showing us that anytime I'm continuing higher highs, because the market had changed the direction from this side. As you can see, the market had changed the direction from this side, and it's trying to show you that now I'm breaking higher highs. I'm trying to go high. So what do we see here? We can see a figure of something that formed like this, and the market did this, and then the market wanted to continue high, and the market did this, then the market moved high like that, and we had some imbalance around here. So we can see that we had some imbalance, we had some liquidity that is left here. So where do you think the market is coming again? There is unmitigated zone here, so that's where the market is coming. So we are expecting the market to come here and then continue the direction where it has been going to. So this is the one picture, or the example of what the market was trying to communicate. So with this one, this is just a textbook example. So we are going to look at our chart here and you understand more of these things. So firstly, we have to understand where is liquidity. Liquidity is everywhere in the market. First of all, this is liquidity, this is liquidity, this is liquidity, and also all around here is liquidity. So how, and if you really want to understand these things, you can join my mentorship or you buy my course and then you understand these things. You can also do these things. They are easy, guys. So firstly, we know very well that we have to look at some of the confirmations that we follow whenever we are trading. So here we had imbalance, and we can see that here was a fair value gap. But me, I don't trade internal or inside the fair value gaps. I wait for my order block to be mitigated, then I take my trades. So we can see that the market was breaking higher highs, and this was another BOS here that the market was creating, or the market was making another BOS. And by the way, this is 30 minutes chart, and that's what I was talking about. So I'm going to show you how to take this entry, where to put the stop loss, and what to target Let me see here. Now we can see that the market broke here, and here was imbalance, and here was an order block, right? So this was the first order block that maybe the market would come to, and then we take our entry from here. But why couldn't I mark this order block as my main order block or as my valid order block? Is because below that order block there was liquidity. So this is what we call internal liquidity. External liquidity is the liquidity that we are looking for when the market is going to that direction. So the zone where we are supposed to be breaking, that's where the external liquidity is. But the zone that we have to sweep or we have to hunt for inside before we hit our order block is the internal liquidity. Like this one. This is internal liquidity, this is internal liquidity, this is internal liquidity inside this market, inside this move. So we can see that we had an external liquidity here that we are going to be hunting for after we have taken the internal liquidity to continue the direction where the market has been heading to. Now let's see this. This is the market showing us we have an external liquidity. So you can mark external liquidity there, and that's what we are targeting. But sometimes here are order blocks inside that might make the market to keep going down. Why? Because these are stronger zones. So you have to maintain and follow the rules, because you have to take partials, and also you have to hold with BE, with break even, so that you can't lose your money. So we can see that the market was dropping down, creating newly formed liquidity, and we are feeling this imbalance. And also, if you can see very well, here was more of imbalance again that was not filled yet, and here was an order block. So what do you think is going to happen? The market is coming for this liquidity, to sweep this liquidity. I always talk about these things in my videos. You can check my recent videos, you'll see these things, I'm sure. Now the market comes to sweep this liquidity, and this is what we know that the market is coming for, and hits this order block, which is our POI, and then we take our entry from there, and we target this high. So let's play this out and we see what happens into this zone. Now the market is coming. I think you can see that now the market is breaking this zone. It's not going to respect this zone. I think you can see this, because this was the first move when the market wanted to respect this zone by moving here up, and the market was pushed down. Why? Because the market had created newly formed liquidity around here. So it's coming for this liquidity and also this liquidity, and to fill the imbalance, tap into this order block, and then we continue high. So if you want to do to take what we call confirmed entries, not the ones that you have to rush in, of course we have two types of entries. We have confirmed entries and aggressive entries. So sometimes you can take an aggressive entries according to what you have seen in the market, according to the things that you're seeing that are going to give you that entry 100% or 90% correct. How do we see that? Firstly, we are seeing the confirmations. We're having imbalance, we're having BOS, we're having liquidity, and we're having the direction of where the market is heading to. So that's a good confirmation. You can either take a confirmation entry below, or you can take an aggressive entry. So if you want to take a confirmation entry, you will see the market coming here, and then you turn into 1 minute chart. Are you looking for the best prop firm? Join Fund Your FX today. Get up to $3 million in funding. Fund Your FX. It's the best instant funding program. It has flexible trading rules with no daily drawdown, powerful growth scaling plan, credibility and reputation you can trust. Click the link in the description or in bio to join Fund Your FX today. So let's go to 1 minute chart and we see what happens here. So we can see well that the market is coming to this zone, and the market is showing us that I'm coming to that zone, so get ready. So the market comes to this zone. Let's play this out and we see. Market taps into the zone. So the aggressive entries, someone has already entered a buy from here, and someone is waiting for another confirmation after that move. Now which other confirmation do we need? Firstly, we have seen that now the market is showing us that I'm now breaking, going high, and I'm trying to move to break the higher highs. So what am I leaving behind? Firstly, there's what we call demand candlesticks. Only my students know those things, so you really need to get into my class, guys. So this is what happens. A real trader can see what the market is doing at this moment. And I think you can see that by this one, market had broken a little bit here. And we can see that the market was showing us that now I'm trying to change the direction of where I'm heading to. So the market is breaking. You can see the market broke this zone by a few pips here. 1 pip or something like that. Let me see. It was a break here, a real break here. I think you can see well. Let me bring this back to this. Sorry, this has to go here. Okay, so this one was a real break here. So what do you think is going to happen? So all this side, the market has created a new order block here, and it has created another internal liquidity. So here we're having another internal liquidity, and the market has to come, ship that liquidity and continue. So those ones who don't want to do aggressive entries will wait on the lower order block to take an entry from there. So you can mark this as your order block or as your zone to buy from, and then you mark that zone and then you put your entry like this, a long position from here as you're waiting for the market to come to that zone. And then what you have to target is the recent high up on the 15 minutes chart, or on the 30 minutes chart, sorry, because I'm used to the 15 minutes. So let's wait for the market to come and we see if the market will do what. Let me mark this as a possible buy zone. New buy. So this is a possible buy zone. So we have to wait for the market to come, mitigate how can I call it? Respects the zone, and then we go with the market. So let's see what the market does here. Good. Market has tapped into our zone. So what are we targeting? We are targeting the 30 minutes recent high, right? As our take profit, last take profit, because we are having the internal, there is this take profit here because the market might change from here and drops. And also there is the last TP, which is high here on the last liquidity sweep. And what are we targeting? We are targeting approximately 500 something, 550 pips. Imagine 550 pips. Why? Because we have just started from here. But for us, we are targeting 590 because we entered from here in the main entry here down. So let's play this out and we see how the market reacts into this zone. And I'm going to show you the screenshots of what we took. But for me, I took a trade up to here. I was having some things, I was busy, so I closed from here. But my students had to sit up to when the market ended. So the market moved. I think you can see when the market reached here, wanted to drop. I think you can see what happened. So this is what happens. And the market did what? Market went and took all TPs, hit all TPs. Boom. I think you can see what the market did now. All right, guys, make sure you get into this and you learn more about these things, and also join my free Telegram channel. I'm sure you're going to understand these things soon. I'm sure these things are going to be all right for you and you understand them well. And don't forget, you can be the winner this moment. You can be the winner this week, and more of my winners, or those people who will win, will be mentioned in my Telegram channel, and you will be seeing those people are going to be winning 10,000 accounts every week. 10,000 accounts every week. We are going to be choosing the winner. Just subscribe to this channel, like, share, and comment, and then I'm sure you'll be chosen as a winner. Thank you, guys.